Hey everyone, Pastor Mike here, New Life Church. You know, there are some days that I wake up and I say, let's do this. And then there are other days I wake up and I say, okay, let's do this. I don't know which kind of day you're having today, but for me, I think I started out a day of, okay, let's do this. Maybe post below which kind of day you're having either today or that you had yesterday, but each day we have an opportunity that the next day might be a day that we say, let's do this. I want you to know that there are some folks at the church working really hard working really hard behind the scenes in order to help some ministry happen. You'll probably notice behind me some shifts and changes in our sanctuary because we're testing out a few different ways of how this space might be able to be used as we move into the fall. We're trying to take into consideration how we could create a space where MOPS, mothers of preschoolers, could meet, where life groups could meet, where ministry teams can meet and gather, how we might still be able to have some gatherings for either a prayer service or opportunities of maybe getting back together for worship. All of it comes with different parameters, and some of that comes from a document and a manual that we're working through with the Healthy Church team. Some folks who have really given a lot of their time in order to help walk through some of these scenarios and how can they work. If you're like me, then you're not really far away from one of these, a mask, and that's just one of the things that's going to be a part of us getting together as we're getting together in the near future. And so I want you to know that we're trying to work on some plans of drive-in communion is for sure the first Sunday in September at 1 p.m. Some more information will be coming out about that, but maybe even a mid-month prayer service, also some other opportunities to gather together for worship on a Sunday morning. But right now it's all in the planning stages, like this space behind me, testing out a few things to see if they will work. So thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your patience. We may not all agree on the parameters that are placed on us, but they are there, and so we're trying to work with them. And so I know that if you're like me, you're probably frustrated with some of these restrictions that we must abide by in order to be in compliance. But I imagine that if you do not even have some of the information that I have, then you might be even more frustrated. And I just want to say thank you for offering some grace and patience as we try and figure this out. And even as you see other churches returning back to worship and different activities, we have different parameters that are placed upon us that we are working with. So please know the Healthy Church team, all volunteers, giving that gift of time and expertise to the church, to you. The staff is working hard as well. And just I'm thankful for folks coming together to see how we can journey through this. Case in point, today, I was able to express my kind of frustration with the staff today, and before we even left the staff meeting, they wanted to have prayer for me. It was a humbling but also life-giving moment for me, and I hope that you have some of those in your days and weeks as well. Whether you begin the day saying, let's do this, or you begin the day with, okay, let's do this. May you know that I'm in your corner praying for you, and that there are others in your corner praying for you. And if there is a way that I can reach out and be there for you, feel free to email me at pastor@newlifeumc.org, pastor@newlifeumc.org. We'll set up a time to get together and talk through these crazy times. Anyway, know that you're loved, know that you're prayed for. Can't wait to worship with you virtually this weekend on Sunday, 10:45 a.m. God bless. Have a great rest of the week.